Reviewing cocktail menus. Now, over the last couple of years, I've traveled a lot, I've been to a lot of bars, I've collected some cocktail menus. A lot of them. In this new series, I'm going to be analyzing those menus and sharing my analysis with you. My review of the menus is broken down in 3 parts. Practical, visual, and conceptual. The first menu I'm going to review is from the Cocktail Trading Company in London. Now, disclaimer, a lot of the menus I have are from my friends, so maybe I'm a little bit biased. That being said though, I try and give an honest review with both pros and cons of all of those involved. So, swipe left and we'll begin with practical. The menu is visually pleasing for the eyes. The entire menu is in black and white, but the illustrations are color. The cocktail illustrations actually represent what the drink looks like, which is a huge bonus. And the cocktail ingredients are easily identifiable and visible. So here are my pros from a visual perspective. The illustrations, they match what the drink looks like, which is great because you know exactly what you're gonna get. Also, the way the drinks are laid out on one drink per page and the way the ingredients are listed, I find makes it much easier for guests to understand what they're ordering. Now onto the cons. The font size in this menu might actually be a little bit small to be able to read in the dark. Visually, I find the menu great. Its illustrations are to the point, it matches the ethos of the bar. You know what you're getting, you're gonna get it fast, it's gonna look delicious, and it's gonna look exactly like what you ordered off the menu. So we're at the practical section of our menu. The menu weighs 32 grams. It is A6 in size. It has a very nice texture from the paper it's made of. It feels very nice on the fingers. It has 13 cocktails, 32 pages, and it's pretty handy. Additionally, while you're waiting, there is a punch section at £4.50 a cup of seasonal punches. There's 15 brands that are called by name in the menu, but other than that, the menu has a very varied selection of spirits, vermouths, and fortifieds and stuff like that. The practical pros of this menu: it is compact in size, it has a very varied range of ingredients, and it's one price for all the drinks. Now, personally, I love this menu. I think that it's really handy, easy to use, easy to store, stealable, and I don't really have a lot of bad things to say about it from a practical sense. There's no real way to review a concept of a bar just based off their menu. All we can say is that the concept technically works. And do we get the concept? So I'm going to review this menu based on those things. The concept of the cocktail trading menu is foundations. It's a tribute to the hospitality industry, and it breaks down all of its cocktails based on existing menus from all over the world. There are some great bars featured, like the ones such as the London Edition Hotel. There's ones that I've never even been to, such as Geronimo Bar in Japan, and also some classics. There's great use of puns in the names, there's great use of humor throughout the entire menu. My highlights for jokes are the accountant joke right at the start, the entire beer and suds section, this little insider special section, and that little bit about shampoo. I'm going to feature pictures and highlights of those in the other slides. This particular menu, I really like the fact that there's humor intertwined throughout the whole thing. And also, I think what's great is that it's a mixture of fun, but also education. You might find bars on there that you might want to then visit that you may have never heard of, which is great. For cons, I think the only con that I would say is that it's not exactly accessible for someone who's not got a specific level of knowledge of culture or the English language. So not everyone will understand some of the humor and the jokes inside. Now, this is not their current menu, and as a closing sort of statement, that was the entire analysis. That's everything that can come into my mind. If you enjoyed that, let me know, and you can swipe left to see some photos of the menu from the comfort of my home.